tuning in to the greatest podcast out of Atlanta. Today we got a very special guest.
Hey, how you doing? It's JJ from Moshpit.
Moshfit, yes, sir. For people that don't know, what is Moshfit?
So Moshpit is a production company that was first started out in the DMV area. At first, it was just, mainly for music videos. But then like, as the brand grew, I kind of took it from a production company and made it into more of like a platform that I could offer, people that really want to have like an opportunity to do something that they really are passionate about. So for me, it was, music videos for artists, it's their music, their art and stuff. So, as a platform, I want to offer them, a proper amount of, exposure, and also try to help, build connections that they might, need as they grow as like, grow in their career. It's really like, a good foundation for, a lot of artists, just growing in the area at first. So, as it grows, I'm pretty sure it's going to turn into a lot of different other things,
Yeah, I see. Like, personally, when I was doing my research on you, it's like you popping, man. You got, you going the right way. You got the views, the artists on there. Like you even put me on some dope new artists that I ain't even heard of, and I was like, oh shit.
Hey man, I appreciate you. That's one of the things. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that can like happen.
Yeah. So like basically you become like a source of music, like underground music. Like people tap in with you, and you like
it's like an A&R platform almost too.
Yeah, you might well say you ain't A&R. For real, man.
That's fire.
Labels need to cut you the check, man. For real.
Hey man, you know what? It's funny because like I never really thought about any of this stuff doing this. Like to me, I've been doing whatever I feel like doing because like I've been having fun with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just kind of like turned into what it has. And like my whole thing is like as long as I'm having fun and like, stuff is getting done and everyone's really happy, then let's keep it going.
Facts. Cause see, I didn't know myself too until like somebody from like a label A&R, they're like, what you're doing, you get paid for telling people who's popping, right? And I'm like, huh, what you mean? You're like, yes, people like labels go out there because labels want to find new talent, they want to see who's gonna be next up. So they go reach out to other people and be like, give me a list of who's in your city's popping, and they cut the check. And I didn't even know that. I'm like, damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't know that till like, a while ago either for like, see, it's stuff like that. A lot of people like in my area, they're not even aware, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially a lot of people that are growing up, they don't even know how to even like start doing any of that stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of that stuff doesn't even go into their minds, let alone, being able to get a connect into like a label and being like, hey, can I, offer this service for you guys? Like, so, that's something that I would like to bring more to people as well. I think that's really dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So when like, let's go back, like, when did you pick up your first camera, and what was your first camera? What brand it was, like, or what type of camera it was?
I mean, like to make videos like how I'm doing now, or like just in general?
In general.
I mean, when I was like super young, my parents bought like a VHS cam. Like I took that and like, honestly, I didn't really do anything with it. I just thought it was like a fun toy, but I never really took video seriously. Like if I'm gonna be completely honest with you, like my first time really like doing anything with a camera is creatively or anything at all was in 2017.
Yeah.
And like I used to just vlog, to be honest, off of my iPhone. So it was honestly just my iPhone camera.
Oh,
and like
shit.
I would just use my like laptop. I was in college before, but like I didn't really like fuck with what was going on. I was in school, so I was just like.
So you was a YouTuber?
No, it wasn't even a YouTuber type of thing like that, to be honest. It was just vlogs what me and my friends were doing because we were all like we're all gearheads. So like we were just like in the car. So I'd be like recording us, like, like doing like an install in one of our friends' car for like their downpipe or like an exhaust upgrade, maybe a tuning thing or some shit. I thought it was just fun. And like I had the Adobe suite because I was using Dreamweaver and like a whole bunch of other shit at the time. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just try it out. And honestly, I was like, this is pretty fun. I can't even lie. And then like I started learning there was a whole rack of other stuff that goes into it. I was like, nah, this is lit.
It's lit, yeah. So you taught yourself, or did you pay somebody to teach you? Or
no, I just taught myself. Like it's a lot of trial and error, to be honest. Going out every single day, just trying to film something, and learning just different things every single day. Because the internet is huge right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though it's on the brink of existence, it's still a very huge source of information already. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna continue to add on to it.
Especially on YouTube University.
YouTube University, you know what I'm saying? Bro.
Get all the knowledge, you. Hey, your opinion, let me get your opinion on this. What's the smart choice to go? If you had the money, would you like, hey, just go to college and pay to learn how to edit, or teach yourself?
I mean, you see, that's like My stand on this is really controversial because one, you know, school aside, I think you should only, I'm sorry, filming aside, I think you should only go and further your education after high school
Yeah.
if you honestly know what you want to do. Because I feel like a lot of kids, they want to go and just have that college experience and do all this stuff. You could all do that stuff even like in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like all like the, you know, quote unquote fuck shit you about to do anyways. But you know what I'm saying? Like I believe that if you go to college, number one, it's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Like spending $100,000 on like, you know, school and shit like that. Like you better know what you want to do. It better not be you just going there for 4 years. You're going to figure it out on the road because that's a lot of money to invest into something. Like you could really start something really good for yourself at that age. Like if I could go back and tell myself, like I'm only happy I did 2 years, to be honest.
Oh, you did 2 years?
Yeah, but it was for like IT shit. But regardless, like I don't even really do that anymore. Like that was like back then.
Do you feel like it was a waste of time doing it?
Nothing's really a waste of time. Like I took a lot of time to learn about myself. You know what I'm saying? Like things that I don't like, people, things like, you know, how to interact with people. You know, I worked a lot of jobs trying to like figure out what I like. And those jobs taught me a lot of skills that really allow me to, you know, run the way that I am. That's why I can do the stuff that I do is because like those experiences that build up. But that's the type I'm saying, like, if you go to school and you're in the university for like 4 years and you want to learn how to make like a film or you're going there for like filming and stuff, I know a lot of people that just say like real world experience is, you know, better. And at the end of the day, if you ever want to get a job, like who would you want to hire? Someone out of school or someone who's been doing this for 15 years and knows what they're doing? I'd put my money in, you know, the person who's actually done this shit for 15 years rather than someone who just came out of school.
Oh, yeah. But like, shit, you got the more experience. Here you go.
Like, you actually done this shit for 15 years. Like, bro, come on.
Yeah, because to me, like, I done seen some dope people that learn how to work the camera. And, like, you know, like, I find out, I watch interviews and stuff like that. I found out they didn't even go to college. I'm like, damn, but you really got actually people out here would spend, like you said, all that money to take them 4-year courses.
I mean, if you're young, I'd recommend to honestly, you know what I'm saying, you can stay with your folks, or, you know, your parents and stuff, like really learn, like what I did is like, I took every single day, you know, went outside, filmed, cause like I film, I edit, I light, produce, get everything for my own videos. So it's only up until like probably like the last like maybe 3 videos that I've had like real production with, and everything up until then has always been by myself.
So right now, is it a team or just you still by yourself?
I mean, I shout out Genevieve, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like she's been helping me out with a lot of, you know, back end stuff that I've been doing. She just helps organize, you know, the business for real. So like she's someone I've really been having help out. As for the production wise, like honestly, it's been just me up until now. I don't have like people actually a part of Moshpit, but I have like a couple people that I like to, you know, ask for help when it comes down to certain things. Like if I have like a label now, and, you know, they want like an actual, like they're going to have, you know, an actual budget. They want certain things, you know what I'm saying? And to break down a whole bunch of those certain things, like it just comes into like having little different departments. And one of the things that I've been like learning how to do a lot more is work with a lot of different type of people. So now I can have like, you know, a DP, a gaffer. I can have like, you know, all these other things that video shoots I never had before. Those are all different experiences like I've never had to have. Like, you know, like for example, like in film school, you're going to have to go and learn how to be on set with like a whole bunch of different people and stuff. Like, yeah, I'm saying I've never had to do that before. So like I'm doing it for the first time, but building it myself. So it's like, okay, I get to like pull in people I'm comfortable with. Because the last thing I want to do is have like a video shoot going on and it's a bunch of like weird vibes. People are feeling uncomfortable. They're like, ain't nobody knowing what's going on. You know, people are having problems with each other. There's like, it's like tense and shit. And like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times that stuff will happen, but it's just about, you know, how you maneuver. Like, are you quick on your feet? Are you good at problem solving? Like, that's what like, you know, that's what a good leader does to begin with.
Facts. Yeah. And like you said, like when was like the first time you filmed your official music video, and who was the artist?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, what was the first time you filmed like your first, like, you know, shot your first music video?
My first ever music video? It was in 2017, like in like the beginning of fall. It was with Wi-Fi God for World War III. Jumping on elevator, but I was so excited. I was like,
so your first music video went on elevator?
Yeah.
Damn, that's dope right there.
Hey man, shout out Wi-Fi God, bro. He one of my favorite artists, bro.
Damn, that's crazy right there. And then like, what, people started recognize you, like who they been? It's like, who shot this and stuff like that.
Oh, I mean, yeah, because like, you know what I'm saying. All right, I mean, directly out of my area, there's no one that was really doing like too many creative, you know, editing. A lot of it was, you know, it's no offense to anyone, but like it's just not my style. Like, you know, the cut, wash, repeat type of thing. Like Uh,
How like everybody's copying the same
yeah, it's
edit
just
and
like the
stuff
same.
like.
It's like a same format. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no really concept behind it. It's, a lot of it's run and gun. A lot of it's, finding a location. It's either trapped out,
Fact.
lighting it. Gas, smoking. A lot of the same old stuff that you see all around the country now. But
Yeah.
a lot of it just comes from not just being a business. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a business, you need like a product that you can sell. Back and forth. But me, I like to. My mindset is different.
Your mindset is different.
Like, I didn't go into that thinking like at first it was for business to begin with. Like at first, like I said,
Yeah.
my thing is like I'm trying to like give something back to the community. That's
Yeah. Personally, like you said, I like recently over the years what I've been watching, like people been shooting the same, like directors and videographers, they've been shooting the same, like the same. You know how everybody's like you said with the smoke and everything, but the one person that came and really changed the game and fucked it up at the same time was Cole Bennett. He didn't, like after Cole Bennett, everybody was like, damn, how he do this? And next thing you know, bro, thousands of tutorials on YouTube how to do this, how to do that like Cole Bennett. And it was like,
hey man, I remember like when he was coming up.
yeah,
Like I remember when I first like heard his video, like saw his videos. To be honest, like it was my existence into SoundCloud. Like I can't lie. Like if there's anything else I can say about Cole is that he was definitely someone who caught on to stuff really quick, and it was also like I can just tell that bro was like having fun with it too.
yeah,
So that's honestly pretty inspiring to see that he really did his thing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like that gives a lot of inspiration for a lot of other people just to be able to say that
you
yeah,
could do it too. Yeah,
you could really do it too. And that's what I really like, you know what I'm saying? I have to say that's admirable. You know what I'm saying? Even beyond the brand that he's been able to create, it's like the fact that he's able to sustain the certain image of, being really positive about certain things for as long as it is. Like that's a really good message to throw out there, especially to kids. So
right. When we gonna get that collab?
hey man, I've never met bro, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like I can't really say anything about him. Like you know what I'm saying, like honestly, I just found out about him through like Xavier Wolf, to be honest, because
Oh
like
yeah.
yeah, like I was like really into like SoundCloud. Like back when I first when I first found out about SoundCloud, I was instantly hooked. I remember people were telling me to get on SoundCloud for a minute, but I was just like, whatever with this app, bro. It's the same shit over and over
You
again.
was just like me. I ain't want to budge. I'm like, I don't know. I was right at that time when SoundCloud was like, coming up. I think I was on like that Piv and livemixtapes.com stuff like.
What year were you on it?
What year that was, like early, like 2007 to 2009, stuff like that.
Damn, you started that early?
You on live mix? Nah, you talking about do what? You talking about like listening to like what SoundCloud or what you mean?
Well, both, I guess.
Yeah, like that's when I found out. But I think when I first started listening, it wasn't like it was mostly like long like DJ playlists. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like
yeah, because you see, I wasn't even allowed to listen to American music till like 2010 for real. That's when I first listened to like any hip hop or anything that was really American, to be honest. Like,
what you mean you weren't allowed to? Your religion or what?
man, said my religion.
No, because you got some people
like,
that.
it was just it's a cultural thing. Like I'm Indian,
Yeah.
so like
Oh yeah.
my
They're like, oh hell no, you ain't listening to this shit.
Nah, bro. My folks was not going for that, bro. It was like, hell no, bro. All the cussing words, all the profanity and shit. It was not going for that. Then how loud this shit was. But like, I used to sneak that joint out in my headphones and shit. Hold on.
You sneak it in the headphone.
Boy, I remember when I first got hip to LimeWire.
LimeWire.
Fuck FrostWire. But when I got hip to
You taking it
LimeWire,
back in the day.
and then I got hip to like that Piff. This is back in like 10th grade, bro.
A lot of people ain't gonna know. They're like, what the fuck is LimeWire?
This is back when I was in like 9th grade, bro, like 2010 type shit. That's when I first started smoking weed too on some wild shit. Like I stopped after anyhow. Yeah. But like that's like really when I first started like listening to like a lot of hip hop. I really started like, going outside more, really doing shit and just exploring the world. But I didn't really even get hip to SoundCloud till like 2016. I'm not gonna lie, I came in very late.
Oh yeah, you can't. Like shit. Damn, 2016.
But see, I'm the type of person. I'm the type of person that wants to do his like research on stuff. Like I like learning. That's the thing. I like learning. That's just me. So when I learned about like SoundCloud, I was like, yo, this whole scene is crazy. Like I got into like Xavier, like for my first artist I fucked with was Xavier Wolf. And then like Bones and Such Hollow Water Boys. And then, I learned about, Raider Clan, Amber London, Space Ghost Perp, Goth Money, like, Metros. I started learning about all this shit. Then I started learning about like the whole ASAP shit and how like everything was stemming from where, bro. I was trying to learn like And even to this day, but I'm still learning about like
the SoundCloud culture
beyond
just like
SoundCloud, just music and just history, like influences. Like I'm seeing influence from Memphis and Texas in certain days' music. Like you saw like the Memphis influence in like Raider Clan. I can see like the Texas influence right now. The Houston influence in a lot of places in music right now, especially in the SoundCloud scene.
Yeah,
like I see a lot of that. Chopped and screw shit. I see a lot of like I'm saying like a newer age version of like shit. I'm saying that kids are just trying out.
yeah.
Like it's cool to see the inspiration because that's where I draw inspiration from when it comes from videos.
Facts. Yeah. So do your parents accept that you like film hip hop music and stuff like that? They accept it now?
Like now they're starting to become a little bit more accepting of it. Yeah. At first they was not going, especially because like I had a job and shit, so they was not going. They was like, bro, you better leave your job to do this. I was like, I'm not happy.
What, they like grounded you or some shit? Like,
man, say ground.
Don't come outside.
Yo, bro, my parents did that when I was in 11th grade. They were like, you can't go outside until you get like a good score in your SAT. I was like, what? Like they literally the whole summer I was not allowed to go out and go skate.
Damn, for the whole
shit
summer?
Was hell.
So your parents was strict as hell. They're like, you ain't goddamn finna do shit this summer. You finna stay your ass and read a book.
Bro, I got tatted, bro. I was like, bro, I don't even care, bro.
You got tatted?
Yeah, I was like, I'm saying, man, tat's my favorite tat, though. I can't lie.
I know they went crazy when they found out you got that. Hell yeah. So like after like you started filming your first music video, when was like the first like music video that caught a lot of people's attention, like especially your attention? Like, who the hell is this? Like what then you already had a name for it? Like you already had your company name, Moshpit, that you already named it when you first started shooting music videos?
I mean, like the first one that really caught some attention.
Yeah. I
mean, honestly, I feel like stuff is still going. Like honestly, I think like last year when I dropped the when I dropped the SLIMESITO little preview.
Oh yeah.
Like that shit had really gone up. Cause I remember he had just gotten like locked up not that long ago. Yeah. Like we actually shot that video like a whole year and like a half ago now. So I remember when I posted that joint started going up. That brought more
attention.
Yeah, that brought more attention to my page and allowed people to really see like who I was doing shit with before. Yeah. They had seen the shit I did with like Black Cray before. They had seen like the shit I done with like High C and like Huck and like a few other people and like Zelly and like a whole rack of other people. So like that allowed them to really like stay on there. But then like I guess as like time goes on and like I started like really like locking on the production. Another one was like the Frozen video I did with Q the Fool. Like Beautiful. That joint really went up for me because a lot of people were talking about that. Just
hold on, you did that video?
Yeah, the Frozen one.
Yeah, damn, I did not know that.
Yeah, like it's crazy. Like yeah, it was just like a label thing. Like that's why I couldn't put like the tag on the beginning, but like I still did sneak in my tag in there. Like if you find it.
You snuck it
DM
in.
me that shit. I'll cash out you $5. Cause I bet you won't be able to find it. But
what the hell, you hit it somewhere in the beginning or what?
Yeah, it's in the beginning, bro. It's before the whole actual video begins. Y'all see it if y'all actually pay attention. But anyhow, so like that video was pretty lit because that was the first time I was able to actually like that was the first production video I ever did.
Yeah.
That was the first production video I ever did. Like that joint. Shout out Valley, bro. He really came in like clutch with that. Like he helped me put together everything because he's been doing stuff. He's from my area and he was out LA and like he's been making like some really good moves out there, some bigger productions. He's just been doing his thing. Yeah. And so like when like Q's manager had hit me up, like I was like I really want to do this joint with Valley because he's had some experience, with like cinema cameras, like getting the whole shit together. So I was like, let's make this like an actual production. Yeah. Seeing how that joint went and how the video came out, how everyone was just reacting to it. I was like, oh yeah, I can, I can really respect this, and I really like this, I like this quality of it. I like, just the way, like, if I come up with a treatment, I actually have like a plan and a concept and everything starts working out together. Like my recent videos I've been working on, by the time people probably see this, like those videos are probably either gonna have came out or they're probably gonna be old, maybe. So like that's like all my old swag, so like the new stuff that I've been working on is just like so different because it's like more conceptual, more like, and I feel like since I'm really starting to understand that like I can make concepts with videos, and I'm learning that like, okay, like I can do the same thing that I'm learning about in film, but in music videos and making my own style.
Oh yeah.
Like I can really like have a bag in this, and like I have a certain way that I like to make my videos. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh yeah.
the way I edit them, the way that I piece them together and cut them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I do all that stuff, VFX work, everything myself. So like I have full control. So I'm like, all right, so now I can really tell a story and paint a picture how I want to do it from like start beginning to like complete end. You know what I'm saying? It's so insane being able to have that much power, bruh. Like to be able to like control the story from like the thought to the actual outcome, bruh.
Yeah.
Like every single piece of it, from like lighting the face a certain way in one shot to like the VFX in the next
going
shot.
to
Like
details for real.
yeah,
that's dope.
it should be crazy how much power you get.
So you gotta have a creative. To me, you gotta have a creative ass mind, cause it's like when you slowly start editing the video, you'll get lost and you be like want to do the same effect over and over. Cause I done edit a couple music videos and like I found out quickly like nah, there's too much time. Take up too much time. And it's like you gotta have a creative ass mind and just like you said, create your own style of editing and filming and stuff. Like that's why I give props to a lot of videographers and filmers, cause hey. It's time into that, John, for real. But a lot of people think it's just gonna be like, oh, I'm finna cause people take the easy route. They shoot a music video and they buy them plugins, right? They buy them plugins and they go on Premiere Pro or After Effects and boom, boom, drop them and send the video off. And some people they just like appreciate you.
Hey man, that's their business, that's their craft, that's their everything, bro. That's what they want to do. So like there's nothing wrong with that, like to be honest. You know what I'm saying? People need content to put out in this world. That's how the world works. Like especially in this day and age, like that's why that type of stuff is even here for. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for that, then like people like me couldn't do what I do. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm thankful that people are there to do that. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has a piece and a role that they have to play.
Yeah.
And
I'm pretty sure in the future you're gonna have your own plugins that you finna get like for free or sell them.
People have been talking about that a lot to me recently, like over the last few months, like just like coming out with like either like a course or like plugins or packs and stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie, I might come out with something for some people, but I'm gonna see how I feel, cause like that type of stuff is like it takes away from me like doing the stuff that I really want, cause like that's not a concern to me. You know what I'm saying? Another person's editing, that's not what I do. As like a business standpoint, I would do it. But as like, as an artist and something, like that's not my concern. Like my concern is wanting to make the best pieces of art that I can. And like, that's really just where my mind be, is like, I want to make this, like, or I want to do this.
From your learning experience, what are some mistakes that you did so far while filming or editing a video?
I mean, a lot of it would just be like, it just comes from lack of preparation, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? It's either from lack of preparation or like thinking of like, cause I am like really guilty of this, is like, how do I say this? Like thinking that I can just finesse everything in post.
Oh yeah.
Cause editing is so powerful these days. Like you think everything can like be finessed in post, and it's like, nah, some things you just can't do in post. Like some things you gotta make sure, like how you about to like fix doing this with the camera. Like like flipping the camera and shit. Like, bro, you can't do all that wild shit like with the camera, bro. Like,
I be seeing people do that crazy stuff. Like, damn, I wonder how the shit gonna come out.
Type shit, bro. I be seeing so much wild stuff on the internet, bro. The internet is a crazy place.
Yeah. What's some people that inspire you to start shooting music videos and filming?
I mean, I wasn't really inspired by people to make videos, to be honest. Like my whole reason for why I started making videos was like I wanted to give something back to the community that I was in. Cause like I was like
the DMV area, right?
Yeah, cause I was like seeing a lot of people making videos and stuff like that. Like for example, like Clockwork, like Wax Bando. Shout out Wax. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Tyler B. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everyone out there. Like those people, like Wax is really creative. I can't lie. So is Tyler. Like that's why I like working with them a lot too.
Yeah.
And like I don't know. I was just seeing a lot of people out there like just doing like the same old videos and stuff like that, and I just really wanted to be different, to be honest. So I was just like, all right, I'm gonna just do this, and I think it was benefiting the community, because it was like, all right, now people have like something they can gravitate towards too. You know what I'm saying? I'm someone that doesn't like to like just stick into like the same type of music either. Like I like to be very open. I'm really open-minded with music. Like I really like some crazy stuff. I can't even lie.
What you mean like crazy? Like some Like dark,
nah, like
oh,
my range is basically everything except country music.
country music.
Yeah.
That's not in your list. Country music. Yeah,
Bro,
I
them,
don't think that's
like
what
no
nobody
offense,
live.
but them some whole different type of people, bro.
That was I don't think that it is though. You ain't lying. You ain't lying though. Like country, that'd be like kind of weird to shoot that shit. We like,
Oh no. I'm definitely trying. Don't get me wrong. I am
yeah,
definitely trying to do a country music video.
yeah.
I am going to murder, bro. I already have like a whole treatment, bro. I know exactly how I would like. I want to
So
do.
you gonna tap in one
I
day
want
into
to
the country
like, bro.
scene?
I would definitely want to do some, bro. I wish this was back in like the early 2000s, bro. Like I would have been doing some very wild music videos with like Kesha, like you know what I'm saying, on some
Oh
wild
yeah,
country shit.
shit, yeah.
Or like she's not even a whole country artist or anything like that. It was just like the type of picture I want to paint. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like I would have her like on some. I'm not even about to give my whole treatment away because that's too slick. But
Try to give out too much free game, man.
nah, like
People
I just,
run off with it too, man. Yeah, you gotta be careful sometimes what you say, cause some people would take the idea and run off with it.
nah, but I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of like range when it comes to this music stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like even from like the type of music that's just been going on out here, like on SoundCloud. And then like there's a whole bunch of like are you how much have you been on Bandcamp?
Bandcamp. Shit, how long that Bandcamp?
Bandcamp y'all like been out for a minute,
I ain't been on in a minute. That junk.
bro.
Hell no. That junk. I was like, yeah, I ain't been on that junk in a minute. What about you?
Bro, Bandcamp going up, especially during this whole entire pandemic. Bandcamp was a really good, bro. That's something I
what you
want to
mean,
talk
it's
about in
good, it's
another
going
interview.
up?
But in another interview, bro, I'm definitely gonna touch on this subject too.
Yeah.
But like, as far as like the pandemic and everything that was going on, like Bandcamp was offering a really good like, you know, support for artists because they were giving like, you know what I'm saying, they weren't taxing at all, you know, for any of like, you know, the transactions that were going on there. They were really like help pushing like, you know, artists to, you know, sell like, you know what I'm saying, whatever they had, like either records or like merch or anything like that. And like I thought that was a really, really like good thing, you know what I'm saying? And a good thing for the community just in general, bro, because like these artists it's like a whole circle. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? For like this type of economy.
Yeah,
in the
that way
music
when you brought it up, that was like, dang, it's still a thing. You know, I thought it died down. That was
no,
like,
bro.
damn.
There was a lot of releases of like people did like, you know, little releases over there. Like,
Come on, recently?
I mean, yeah, I mean, people be dropping on there all the
Mhm.
time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I Feel Like God still drops on there. Like, my homie Trip Jones be dropping on there.
Yeah.
I really like that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Corpus be dropping.
You know, this year about to be over with. 2021. What's the goal? What you trying to say?
2021 is crazy, bro. 2021, I'm trying to go on tour, bro. I'm trying to do one of the first, like, you know, director's tour. Like, I'm just about to be going to different states and stuff, and like
Going
having like a whole
crazy.
mobile setup, just doing endless music videos on the road, bro. Just going around the whole country next year. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to really like set that up. That's what I'm like planning for right now. Just setting that up for next year. Like, just getting that shit knocking in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
boom, 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 and like just plugging stuff out. And like really building a lot of relationships because you know what I'm saying, like I'm like what 3 years in this or something.
3 years?
Yeah, that's nothing. Like people have been in this since like I've been like
15, like you said, 15, 20, stuff like that. Yeah.
People have been editing for years, been teaching themselves, doing so much stuff for years. I'm only 3 years into doing everything, bro. So I'm like trying to build some relationships along the road for real. You know what I'm saying? See where like life takes me for real.
Yeah.
That's really where I've been at.
Yeah. You know, for all the geek heads and technology heads, they want to know what you use, what program you use, you know, they edit, and what equipment do you use?
Hey man, shout out Adobe. You know what I'm saying?
Adobe. Yes,
Bro,
sir.
Adobe is when I think of Adobe, I'm like
Too hard. It's
like
fine.
they have really made history, bro. They have allowed a lot of things to have come into this world, like creatively.
Facts. They
Like,
got so
it's
much
art.
shit. Like right now, I'm using Adobe Audition.
Like think of like all the stuff that has like been made on. Think of like all like the, you know what I'm saying, groundbreaking videos that have been made on Adobe Premiere Pro and After Effects. Like, bro, like I use Premiere Pro and After Effects for so much stuff. Like I've been using like some Cinema 4D for some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Andrew Kramer's like a genius. My man made Element 3D. But man makes a whole bunch of stuff over there, Video Copilot. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like these people, like, bro, like this world right now we're living in is so crazy.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
And so you use Premiere Pro, After Effects, and what you use like to film right now, like mics, lighting, and you know, your camera.
Oh, I mean, like if I'm just like about to be going around like places, like I have a GH5S, and like my favorite lens to use on it is the Sigma 18 to 35 with like the Metabone speed booster,
Yeah.
and then like probably bring like a little stabilizer like a Ronin S. You know what I'm saying, those are like nice to like pack whenever you're going out in places like that. They're small and compact. Um, and then like lights, you know what I'm saying, just having like a spare LED panel or two, you know what I'm saying, to put into certain places. You know, I feel like a lot of times you can just find like lighting everywhere, bruh. Like you can either go to Home Depot and buy some cheap lighting, like make some DIY stuff, return it, or like, you
Oh
know,
yeah.
you can rent out
Yeah,
lighting.
return it. Yeah, you're right.
You could go
Use
and
it for that
return
shoot
it.
and return it the next day. Just
Bro, I
don't
mean,
damage
like
it.
I used to do like the first video I ever shot with Q to Fool. I remember that morning I went to Home Depot, bought like a canister, brought a light bulb, bought like a whole bunch of like plastic wrap and
Mm-hmm.
shit for diffusion. And like I remember going into this crib that I was like shooting at, and like I had to light this joint up. And like this joint was like from like 2000 like 19. I don't even think this joint came out, to be honest.
Yeah.
But like I remember like going there and like trying to like learn how to use. That's when I was first trying to teach myself how to use lighting.
Yeah.
Like I remember I was DIYing that thing all over, bro. Like that lighting setup was so horrible, but that joint actually worked out because like I got a long ass extension cable. I was able to put lights outside the house, shining them inside. Like it's just really like trying to make like what you got work.
Yeah. You got, like you say, be creative. You got
Like the Halloween store.
Yeah.
For all y'all that be making videos out here, y'all better be going to the Halloween store when, you know what I'm saying, November 1st, November 2nd happen. Because that's when all the deals hit. You know what I'm saying? You want props, you want a
Free
fog
game.
machine, you want a fog juice, bro. You better get your ass over there, bro.
Free game, man. Free
Clear
game.
out that store before I go over there, bro. Because trust me, I be running it up every single year. Go over there to the Halloween store. Cause I always run out of shit. Like
Yeah.
fog juice, fog, all that stuff, bro. Like, come on, bro. You
It
get
be
that
on
shit for like
sale.
$5.
Hey man, you just gave, man. See, you next time you go, you might run out of. They might be sold out. You done gave free game for real.
Hey, man. It's all about giving back, bro.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, for like the people that be like, nah, I ain't got the money to you know, they want to do this for a living or they dream to do it, you know, and they ain't got too much money to go for it. Like, what would you say or recommend? Like, they start off, let's say, a budget of $1,000. Would you?
Bro, you don't even, bro. All you need is your motivation for you to go out and do whatever you want. Like when I first started, all I had was my iPhone and my laptop from college. You know what I'm saying? I had $0, zero everything. I ain't had like I wasn't even able to buy my own camera for like a long time. I think it took me months to be able to even save up to buy a camera.
Yeah.
That was a GH4. That thing lasted forever and a half. I think I bought 2 of those because it was so good. But
GH4.
yeah, like I was using my iPhone for like a smooth minute, bro. Just trying to learn. Like it's all about what you want to do. Like you can even have like apps on your phone. Just try to learn how to make a video.
Yeah.
Save up some money and try buying just something cheap. It's not really like the gear that you use. It's how you use it. You know what I'm saying? It's really what it comes down to. And I firmly believe in starting off small with like literally nothing, so you know how every single piece works with each other. You learn step by step because you're going to learn like how a camera works. Then you're going to learn how to light. You're going to learn how to make a cinematic look. You're going to have to learn about cinematography. You're going to have to teach yourself a lot of like bases that they would teach in school.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? So like as you grow, you know what I'm saying, from nothing to something, you're not only going to build up your list of like gear, but you're going to be able to build up your knowledge and like your skills and your craft. You know what I'm saying? That's why like it works out.
Take it slowly. Don't try to go on YouTube. Be like, what's the best top 10 cameras and try to cash out on the most.
No. You could definitely still do that. Definitely still do that. Do your research because that's all about learning. You know what I'm saying? You should definitely keep on learning.
But like I was telling you before off the mic, like a lot of people, they will go cash out on these expensive ass cameras. And they'd be like, man, so freaking hard.
Oh.
Then they're like, oh, fuck it. I don't one day end up reselling that camera on eBay or, you know, offer up or something because they just give up so easily. And they just literally, I had a homeboy that did that, spent about like good 4 racks on a good camera and just not even a year. I was like, you want to buy it? I'm like, nah, I would see. At that time, I had nothing, no podcast, no nothing. But if I would have knew that what that price, and he was selling it for a rack. He bought that camera for $4,000, sold it for $4,000, sold it for $1,000. So that's why I seen people, you know, like I said, go all out with the equipment and don't do nothing with it. And it's like, dang, you really just cashed out on all this and they're freaky. I'm like,
I mean, if some of those type of people are watching this podcast, please hit me up because I would definitely love to buy this equipment off you if I
yeah,
think
man.
it's lit.
He's a cash out ready. He cash out ready.
I am.
That's how
It's
you
for
come
everyone.
up though. For a lot of people, you know, that don't have the money, you want to. You one day you might run to like they got these apps offer up eBay, Craigslist, but just be careful. You know, there's a lot of jigging and finessing out here.
Yeah.
You might buy a camera, they send you the whole box.
I don't ever do that type of stuff for a lot of different reasons that I'm not about to get into. But I don't ever do any of that type of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like common knowledge. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially for something expensive as that, like, I want to be able to, like, you know what I'm saying, like, hold it before I actually even buy it on some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's just like with buying anything. But yeah.
Yeah. You like, do you like, you know, since you ever start doing music video, have you influenced your culture?
My culture?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Like, you know, you Indian, have you influenced, you know, your culture to like, shit, I want to be like him and shoot music videos like him, you know?
Oh, influenced by my culture?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know a single. Oh, you mean Nav?
Yeah.
I fuck with Nav.
Fuck with Nav.
I mean, like, bro, like, there's no one that influences me that's Indian that makes music videos, bro. I can't think of like a single. I mean, unless you're talking about Bollywood movies. Like, I used to watch a lot of Bollywood movies growing up because, of course, like, I'm Indian.
Yeah.
But like, I never really looked at directors. I didn't like honestly like think about like movies like that growing up. Like, oh, I want to like shoot them or do any of them growing up like that. It just kind of became like a newer like passion for real.
Yeah.
But
see, you gonna change the game. You gonna change. You gonna be the first one to ever do it.
hey, man, like I'm
the next generation. They gonna be like, I want to be like Moshfit.
Hey, bro, I just want honestly, I just want to be able to be like, yo, if I could do it, you could do it too. Because trust me, there's nothing special about me, bro. The only thing that I do is just get up every day and just do it.
Yeah, yeah, I just
like
get up, man.
Put me my check, bro.
Yeah, you crazy, man. But yeah, man, like you never know. It's just crazy because you never know who you really be influencing. You know, like people really be watching you behind the scenes.
Yeah,
like,
nah, I've had some pretty wild people hit me up. You know what I'm saying? There's like, bro, I love talking to like a lot of my supporters. You know what I'm saying? Like people that be around like all over the world. Because not gonna lie, like a lot of people that I work with, like they're big in like different countries and stuff. So it's cool like being able to interact with people from those countries, like out in like, you know, Europe. Europe was, bro, I'm trying to like, Europe is beautiful, bro. Like the people out there are crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're really nice. And like, you know
how many unlimited like spots to shoot at in Europe? Like it just.
Yeah, I'm trying to go out Amsterdam. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to connect with a lot of people out there too.
If you tell me Atlanta's played out with the music video scenes, like you said, you got to create your own one. Cause it's like, man, when I tell you, like, you know, I don't know if you ever seen the Krog Street tunnel. It's like when Atlanta, you know, downtown, we got that little graffiti's full of graffiti. You know how many millions of music videos been shot right there?
Of course, bro. That's just like the Georgetown cliff, bro. Cause you know, you ever seen The Exorcist?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know how like in the beginning with like those steps where Shawty is thrown out the window. You know what I'm saying? Falls down all those steps. Those steps are right there in Georgetown. So those steps are like, I mean, there's not a lot of like videos over there on those steps, but right near those steps is like this cliff, and everybody like shoots out there. Yeah. So I just see that joint in endless places, and I'm just like, yeah, this is burnt out.
Yeah, it's played out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Atlanta's like literally played out. Like you can't even. This is not. You can't even name one spot.
What? I have not.
See, because I've been staying here, so I be watching. And I follow a lot of people that shoot music videos. You know, I got a lot of homies that shoot music videos too. So I be watching. I'm like, damn, I like that spot right there.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Do you be like looking at stuff outside this country?
Not really.
You don't be following stuff that happens outside of America?
Nah, not to think of. Nah.
You see, I be doing that a lot. Like, I be like really trying to stay in tune with what's happening like on the other side of the world or even like in like South America. But like for like, I've been trying to like expand outside of America a lot. I think, I think America is cool, but thinking of it as like as a human being, there's like a whole world out there. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people, a lot of different experiences, a lot of different like, you know, stuff to see and film and like, you know, things to do. And like, I just feel like.
Yeah, some next level shit right there going.
Yeah, I mean, no, because look, when I talk to people outside of this country, they're influenced by Americans. When I talk to Americans, they're influenced by foreign shit. Every American want to brag about foreign shit, bro. All these foreign people want to talk about American shit. And I'm just like, wow, would you look at that? I'm a commodity.
But you
somewhere
right
else.
Cause you right, cause we're in the music scene. What's everybody rocking right now?
Bro, exactly.
If there's that foreign shit, everybody. If you, and then nowadays it's like to the point where like if you ain't got no Gucci, you ain't got this, you ain't shit. Like that's how.
But people see the thing is like people don't understand, bro. Everyone is a commodity, bro.
Yeah.
People don't be looking at themselves like that, bro. I see the value in almost everyone I talk to, bro. Like I'm like you, bro. Like anyone I talk to is a commodity, bro.
Yeah.
Because not even just like, you know what I'm saying, like they're an asset. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everyone is an asset. Like I can like be able to like either benefit someone or they can benefit me. Like not on no like weird leeching type of stuff, but it's just like everyone has like a value they can offer. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, big or small. And like it always has like a role. And even besides that, like that's what I'm saying. Like going outside of this country, like as an American too, is really tough.
Yeah. Why you say that?
I mean, I'm not talking about tough as in like it's hard. I'm talking about tough as in like, bro, that's lit. That's cool. Like, that's,
okay,
like,
yeah.
bro, that's like you go out there as like
That's
an American,
so hard,
bro. That's
yeah.
like, yeah, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, you gotta be on your P's and Q's when it comes to that type of stuff because you know there's always like negative connotations towards that as well.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I'm saying? It's just lit because it's also a good thing for you to be able to create good conversations with people. You know what I'm saying? Gaining a lot of exposure from people that's not that are not Americans. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've met endless people that aren't from this country. And like they be telling me so much about other countries and their music scenes and like, you know what I'm saying? Like how like they either look or get influenced from like the American scenes, like certain things that just be going on. Like they have their whole entire scenes out there. Korea got a scene. London got a scene.
Well, definitely Korea got a scene.
Japan got
K-pop.
a scene. Yeah.
That K-pop shit that's a cult right there, man. Those people die behind that shit, man.
Even besides K-pop, they have they have a lot of hip hop shit. Like, bro, plug music is making its way all around the world right now too.
Bro, I seen that in Africa, drill music made it over there.
Yup.
You seen that? I seen somebody went viral over there. Like they had I was like, what the fuck? Like they got drill. Pop Smoke really influenced hella goddamn people.
Not even just that, bro. It's just the way like the music just be influencing and just traveling around the world, bro. Like that shit be crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why like I never want to discourage anyone from doing something that they want to try or you know what I'm saying, like put their mind to, because it's like might not happen the first like 15 or even like first 100 tries, you know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying, like if you keep going, eventually it's gonna be that one, you know what I'm saying, that just starts influencing like a whole rack of shit, because you don't know what you're gonna end up making.
Yeah,
fact. You know what I'm saying, like you're right. Make like a whole brand new style of music, brand new style of videos, brand new style of like clothes, brand new style of anything, bro.
Fact. Yeah. Where they can find you like on Instagram, Twitter, or all your social media?
I mean, everything is always Moshpit.
Yeah, Moshpit.
You know what I'm saying? It's very simple. It's just Moshpit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Moshpit. Yeah. Moshpxt. You know what I'm saying? Because the I, like whoever the heck has the I is an inactive account and doesn't want to like, how Instagram is.
Just holla at us, man. We got 150,000. I'm just playing. Let me stop. But you thought, I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was Moshpot.
Moshpot?
Yeah. Because it's a guess, like it's an egg. Cause you see, when I don't know, for some reason I thought it was pop until I think you got an interview on YouTube or something that you did and the dude was like Moshpit. And I'm like, what the fuck? The whole time I thought it was Moshpot.
Moshpot. Whoa.
Like pots, like like P-O-T,
yeah,
like because I ain't know what the eggs could be anything.
I mean, like that whole like type of stuff. Like you said you weren't hip to Raider Clan, right?
Nah, not really.
Yeah, so like you know what I'm saying, like even before that, it's just like the way like how certain things are just written out. You know what I'm saying? Like also like I just didn't want to be Moshpit DMV anymore. Like there was a while I used to go as like MOSHPIT_DMV, and like I was just like, yeah, this is burnt out. I'm getting limited too much. Like, so just having it like just replacing the I with the X. I also thought it just kind of looked like a little bit simpler. It was either that or replacing the O with the X.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, see, I ain't know, so I like my.
Imagine someone calling me Mishpot, Mishpit.
Moshpit? What the hell, Moshpit? What the hell? They said that shit before?
Yeah, but people be calling me everything. They never call me JJ. Like, my real name is JJ. Moshpit's just the brand that I created. Everyone be calling me, what's up, Mosh? What's up, Pit?
They're the same way for me. Like,
Mosh
my name Chris, and they'll be like, what up, Breativity? I'm like, shit. But I'm so used to it now. It just clicks in, like, everybody in public, like, what up, Breativity?
Like, hey, brother. Hey, my boy Mosh pulling up. I be like, hey, what's up, gang? You hear me? I'm out here.
And that's dope, though, man. That boy Mosh. Shit, it fits you,
Mosh,
too.
Bro. What can you say, bro?
Hey, man, he fine with the camera,
skits.
Man. Yeah,
Chris
man.
going skits.
Anything else you want to promote before we head out?
Hey, man, just peace, love, and positivity, bro. That's all I can say, bro. I'm out here in this world, living a day to day, just like all of us are. Listen up my words.
Yeah, man. You know, he told you his story, how he came up, the equipment you need.
Yeah, bro. I'm definitely trying to do more interviews. I can't lie. Like, I got a lot of like game I wish I could just give to people, bro.
Got that 3 what's that dude name? Damn, I forgot his name. Well, he be doing long ass interviews, like 5 hours long.
Who?
Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan. You seen his interviews, bro? They be like 3,
but I'm
5.
definitely trying to see that, bro.
Like it be some interesting ass people, and it's worth the 3 hours though. No lie, when I be at work,
a lot of game.
when I be at work, I be having the headphones on. Hell yeah, he's the most.
Bro, I used to watch Gary V podcast.
Gary V, yeah.
Bro, his joints used to have so much. I mean, they still do. But his
They
joints
still do, but it's just like he just said too much. It's like some of the shit just be like, man, you saying the same shit on over and over. Like I get it. But you know, man, appreciate you for coming on to Atlanta.
Hey man, appreciate having you and me. Appreciate you having me over here.
Yeah, man. Hope to see. Yeah, I want, like you said, follow him on YouTube, everything. He dropping some heat. But man, appreciate you, man. Hope you got them make your big ass label, brand of production team later in the future, man.
Hey man, we finna see what goes on with that, bro. I got a lot of plans and a lot of stuff coming up, bro. So we finna see.
Yeah, we out.